Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I make my cookie butter no-bake pie. Starting off with the ingredients, I am starting off with some Biscoff cookie butter spread, some pre-made graham cracker crust that I got from my local grocery store, an 8-ounce cream cheese, whipped cream, and sweetened condensed milk. I was having a hard time getting the camera to focus, but that is sweetened condensed milk. If you can see it a little better right there. So starting off first, I have my mixing bowl, and I'm going to break up my cream cheese in my mixing bowl. I did take it out a couple of hours prior to making the pie, but it still wasn't soft enough for me. So I'm just gonna dump it in my mixing bowl, and then I'm gonna use my mixer to loosen it up a little bit more until I get it to the consistency that I'm looking for. So that's what I'm doing pretty much right here. Okay, so now I have it to the consistency that I was looking for, a nice light fluffy texture. I'm going to go ahead and add in some sweetened condensed milk. I only use half a can of my sweetened condensed milk, and I'm going to just pour it right in. I'm just eyeballing here, but you only need half a can. Once I get that mixed in, I'm just going to fold it in with my spatula, and then I'll go ahead and add in my whipped cream. So as far as the heavy whipping cream, I use the entire container for this, and you're just going to just keep folding it until everything is mixed in perfectly. There are no lumps, and everything is just like a light, smooth texture. Okay, so next up, I'm going in with my cookie butter spread. I am going to take about 2, maybe 3 scoops of cookie butter, and I'm going to melt it on like 30 seconds in the microwave just to loosen it up, as you guys can see here. Once I get that melted, I am going to add half of it to my mixture. So I'm just scooping them out, 3 scoopfuls. I warmed it up in the microwave on like 30 seconds. And got it to this loose texture here, and I'm just going to pour half of it into my mixture, as you see here. Now once I get that poured in there, I'm just going to mix everything up until pretty much all those brown streaks are gone until everything kind of just like blends in and makes one color. So just keep mixing, and then once you have it all mixed up and it's to your likings, you are going to go ahead and start filling your graham cracker crust. So pretty much what I did was I poured half of my pie batter into my crust, and then I layered it with some more of the cookie butter that I melted in my microwave, and then I poured the other half on top, and then I topped it with more cookie butter. So you guys will see in the video. And then I also added some crumbled up cookie butter cookies around the outskirts. But I'm gonna go ahead and let the rest of the video play, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So this is what my pie looks like once everything is finished. I did go ahead and top it with some cookie butter cookies on top, which you guys will see closer towards the end. And I decided to put it in the freezer because we were planning on eating it pretty soon. So I put it in the freezer so it can harden up. You can put it in the refrigerator. It'll just take a little bit longer for everything to kind of gel together. But this is what it looks like after having it in the freezer for a couple of hours, and it was so good.